Okay, guys, we're gonna get started here in a second. I am just grabbing those cases to crack open. Let's see what the lucky ones are. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and switch on over. Yeah, there we go. Okay, as you can see, we have replaced the old Whisper the Oracle mat with this beautiful Herald of Protection mat. I'm trying to see if I can get it a little more. There's a box behind my screen there. Let's see if we can. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, a little bit more. Just, she's like right down the center here. Let's see if we can even. It's a lot of little tweaking things that I could be doing here, but let's not. Let's just move on to the packs. But first, let's talk about who got what, because that's just as important as what's inside of these packs. Okay, so for the first break, we've got Riley. We've got you on the commons and rares for this first one. On Majestics, we've got Travis B, who is also on the Cold Foil non-legendary equipment. So Travis, you've got the Majestics non-foil and the Cold Foil non-legendary equipment. Cold Foil non-legendaries. Then we've got Tom B, a local, on foil commons and foil rares. Maybe foiling out a deck there, Tom. We've got the foil M's is going to Sheen I, who also has the legendary. And the Fable is going to Finbar B. So that is everybody on this first break. We're going to go ahead and just get right to it. So I'm going to switch back over to this screen and my scissors. I haven't had to use these in so... That's not true. I have had to use the scissors in not that long. I think I just used them last night, but I haven't had to use them for packs in quite a while. We've been pretty quiet on the case break front. A lot of just, you know, other content been trying to work on. Flash, a lot of other things to focus on. I do apologize for these being on Monday morning instead of being over the weekend at some point. I had to just take a little breather, take a little break, a little mental health day for me and the wife. I apologized to also all of my friends out there that I blew off yesterday. I just kind of went AWOL for a good day. But I'm feeling better now, so let's go ahead and feel even better and crack some Tales of Aria. I almost said crack some Monarch because we've said Monarch for so long. Because it was the only thing we were opening up for quite a while. But, ooh, some nice new wrappers. Some nice new crunchy packs. First of all, obviously, anything that we do, we have to start talking about the beautiful art. Let's go ahead and put that just one down. There we go. The box art is just phenomenal for this set. I think it blows the rest of them out of the water. And of course, as I say, it's phenomenal. I'm just going to rip that box right open. Alrighty. The pack art is also phenomenal. I think they just really hit it on the head with this set. Just the theming, the flavor, the feeling, it all is very good. So let's see pack one. Let's see what are we gonna get in here. Is this gonna be an exciting pack one, or is this gonna be not so exciting pack one? Are we gonna feel like, oh well, you know, pack one? Eh. Have this over here for all the commons and such. Okay, Electrify, Earthlore Surge, Entwine Ice. These first few we'll go through just the commons just for fun. Entwine Ice, Heaven's Claws, Dazzling Crescendo, Lightning Press for our first rare, Snapshot for another one, and a Shock Striker for our foil. So yeah, pretty boring first pack, which I have always said is good because when you pull something really good in that first pack, it always feels like it's just downhill from there, you know. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna set those commons aside. Alrighty, Shock Striker for our first foil. a lightning press, and a snapshot. So, a little bit of Lexi leaning here. Okay, we're gonna skip past those. We've got a Weave Ice, a Weave Earth, and a Rites of Lightning. Okay, hey, at least we're getting into the foil rares here. There we are. And actually what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do that. Glacial Footsteps right behind that equipment there. Glacial Footsteps art is just so epic. I always think that maybe it's not just a common because it just looks so dang good. All right, pack 3. What do you have for us? Flash, another Rites of Lightning non-foil, and an Entwine Ice, which, gotta say, looks really, really good in foil. It just looks very, very pleasant in foil. The ice effect is pretty solid. Hope everybody's jamming to those lo-fi beats. Let's go ahead and I'm actually gonna... There we go. Okay. Yeah, it looks like they're pretty well balanced. Explosive Growth. Blizzard. Hey, there we go. Our first Majestic is a Blizzard. Target attack loses and cannot gain go again unless the attacking hero pays 2. Pretty good. Just instant speed. Pop on there. Like, oh yeah, you were gonna go wide? Are you still? Probably cost him a card from hand. Mark of Lightning for our equipment there. Probably cost them a card from hand, and if not a card from hand, at least almost definitely resources that they were going to use for something else. So it's a really interesting mechanic in this set. Is in between just the Frostbite tokens and just generally making people pay resources, extra resources on top of things. It's really interesting. Weave Lightning, Turn Timber, and a foil Lightning Press. Which also, another card that looks really good in foil. I think all of the elemental effects just... like right there, yeah. It's hard to show off the foil when every time I rotate the card a little bit, it's like, refocus, refocus. Which is great, because I like the fact that it, focuses, unlike my first camera setup. But it's also annoying when I'm like, hey, look at the foiling on this card. You can't see it. Okay, Summerwood Shelter. This card saved me a lot during pre-releases. It just gives an Earth or Elemental action +2 at instant speed, Cold Wave, and Blizzard Bolt for our foil. With Deep Blue. I love the art for Deep Blue. It's just a common equipment, but it's also a bomb common equipment. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is about that silly vest. It just looks so good. But yeah, if you peeked at the thumbnail, you should be a little interested in that. I'm actually going to be participating in the Creators of Aria, like Creators Tournament. I didn't quite 100% think out exactly what I would say about it when I came in here, so pardon me for the just cash kind of mention of it. But yeah, Creators of Aria, it's this really cool thing that some of the other creators came up with that I was totally super excited to be a part of. And of course, I don't have the thumbnail open right now for all of the info on it. Let's go ahead and there we go. Open that thumbnail. Yeah, it's a sealed tournament, so it's beginning on October 1st. Round 1 begins October 1st, so that's going to be like webcam games. Obviously, most of us aren't in the same area. You did miss the break post, but I'm going to have more of these, so I'll never turn down money. I'm going to have more of these. But yeah, you missed this one. These first two just launch breaks. But there will be more. So we got a Sigil. Oh, we got our second Majestic there in a Flash Freeze. So 2, I mean, it's called Flash Freeze, but it's an Ice or Lightning Fusion. But it always makes me just think it's an ice card, you know? Rip Dreams. Nah. Yeah, you still got a chance. Flash freeze. There's still many breaks to come. I'm also going to be doing, you know, more breaks coming up here soon. So there's always more time until, you know, first egg goes out of print and then we move on to unlimited. You know, I guess then you can rip dreams. Rip dreams as we stop ripping packs. Morning. But yeah, creators of Aria. So it's a content creators sealed competition. It's just a super friendly cash thing. There's no there's no major prizes on the line. Nobody's, you know, there's street cred, which, you know, is sometimes the greatest prize of all time. But yeah, I'll be cracking 6 packs. I'm gonna post that video of my pulls and my deck building kind of thought process. I might actually just do build the deck, not on stream, but I'll build it on video. Snapshot and a Bolton shot. Oh, and a foil Summerwood Shelter. What a pretty card. But yeah. So I'm gonna be doing that. That's gonna be a lot of fun. So keep an eye out for some of those videos from us. Also from our opponents will be ooh, that one didn't open very well. We will be and by we I mean I say we just because it sounds so much more professional. We the channel, which is me. I'll be posting up anytime I play somebody. I will be linking their video. This is so early for me. It really is. I had meant to do this over the weekend, but I had to take a bit of a personal break this weekend. It was I just wasn't feeling too hot, so I took a little bit of a time off. I was gonna do it on Sunday, which is why I missed y'all out there. Sorry for bailing on you guys. DM, hey DM, even DM's it for the early stream. Maybe I should just start streaming in the morning. You're all up in here, and I was like sitting here. Oh, fulminate. There we go. Another majestic. We're hitting the fire now. We're getting it rolling. Third majestic here. Yeah, definitely. Oh, hey, right behind it, a foil majestic, a blink, which blink outdid me a few times in pre-release. Just the opponent's ability to just be like, and I'm gonna keep going actually. But yeah, coffee and Arsenal mornings. Hey, yeah, it's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. I should have probably got myself. No epic pulls yet. We've got some pretty solid majestics here. Flash freeze. Ooh, that's gonna be a fun one to say. Blizzard, fulminate, and a blink. But yeah, we got some pretty good stuff. No, oh, this is a foil majestic. I almost said no foil majestics, but boom, there it is. I just slapped it right in there with the regulars. Yeah, right. This is quite early for me though. Normally I'm up here streaming at 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m. Hey, it's midnight, guys. Let's hang out and smoke some cards. You know, out there streaming for those people on other coasts. Oh, Oaken Old. There we go. And Evergreen was our first rare. Oaken Old. For majestic. That Guardian action. Hey, and then back-to-back Evergreens. We go ahead and we get a foil Evergreen there. Difference yellow and a blue though. You're so tired. I feel you there. I did get to bed pretty early last night though, so I'm not feeling as tired as I normally would. Normally at 10 a.m. I would be absolutely still asleep. Still asleep. I would not be awake at all. I would still be asleep. But yeah, I've been getting up a little earlier because the wife has a new fancy business lady job, so she's getting up at 7 in the morning to get ready and get to work. So I am also up at 7-ish in the morning. I do tend to go back to bed for a little bit. I did today. I napped. I went straight back to sleep until like 9. But yeah, I am in a way just kind of almost forced to get up a little earlier. But honestly, I think it's good. I think it's good getting up earlier in the morning, getting a little bit more time in the day, a little bit more sun time. Not literally being outside, but just having time during the day to see the sun. Instead of being a nocturnal creature, which is generally what I was before. Flash, Weave Ice, Autumn's Touch. Very pretty card for just a literal vanilla. Nothing but flavor text on that bad boy. I'm gonna go ahead and hope that didn't pipe through the desktop audio and annoy your music experience. I got a phone call and my phone is connected to my PC, so. Okay, Frostfang. Blink, non-foil Blink. Pulling sleeves from all the way over there. There we go, and a Rites of Lightning for our foil, which is kind of cool. Now we've got a Blink in both spots. So if you were on Foil Majestic and or if you were on Standard Majestic and you were hoping to get a Blink, well, you got one now, and you got one in foil. So we can pull a few more foils here. Obviously, we're still box 1. We're not even done with box 1, so I'm not too worried about anything yet. Does it have a... Oh. Thought I saw like a nice crisp roller line there. It's gonna be fun. Polar Blast. Really good looking card in foil. If I keep, actually, I think if I keep them farther out, it doesn't tend to refocus as much, so you can get that foiling. So that might be the key, is to keep the card a little farther away. Yeah, I definitely feel you on being tired there, AJ, though. But you're already at work. I guess I'm in a way at work as well. Weave Earth, Cold Wave, Entangle. But I can give myself a pretty good guess that I'm this kind of work is a little bit less, a little bit more awakening than what you're doing right now. So Fab, as always, is pretty much more fun than most kinds of work. Summerwood Shelter, Turn Timber, Frostfang for a foil. Hey, rares all the way through. Okay, we're down to 3 packs. Cracking pack 3 of 3 here. Should I say 1 of 3? Am I counting down? 3 of 3, 2 of 3, 1 of 3. I don't know. I don't know which way it makes more sense. Icequake, Seek and Destroy. There we go. That's a really good pull. For anybody looking to play Ranger of any kind, that is such a good card. Glacial Footsteps there in foil. Again, faking us out with that epic, just absolutely monumental art. But it's just a common. I mean, it's a really good common. And especially, I mean, at least in Limited. I got to play it quite a few times to some pretty strong effect. I think I dominated it once, so I fused it once. Okay, here we go. An Embolden, Biting Gale, Stir the Wildwood. Okay, standard art on Stir the Wildwood there. Go. Okay, let's see. Final pack of box 1. What can you deliver box 1? An Evergreen, Sigil of Suffering, Mulch. Oh, but there we go. Rotten Old Buckler, our first cold foil. See, they sneak it in there now. These used to be in the foil slot, but now they're in the equipment slot, and they just happen to also be foil. There we go. Or at least I remember it being that way. Maybe I'm wrong. If anybody remembers them not being. There we go. Old foil, Rotten Old Buckler. So there we are, something in the non-legendary cold foil slot. Starting that off good. I like this. I like that we've got something in pretty much every slot from the very beginning. I don't like when I'm at the end of a break and I'm like, oh, please, please, let us pull something. Please let us pull one of these things for this person. That's no fun. It's no fun at all. Although we are back to these box wrappers being the flaky, Helioffy Belgian print. I like the Belgian print cards. I don't like the Belgian print outer wrapper. But if I'm gonna have to pick which one is the greater of the evils that I don't like, it's definitely cards. I do like the Japanese cards. A lot of people didn't like them, but I do like the printing on the Japanese cards. I like the vibrancy of the colors. But I do understand that uniformity would be better. But on first look, I saw those and I was like, oh, but they look so good. They look so full of ink. But yeah, totally understand that it's probably a little bit more important to have all of our cards look all the same rather than that variation that we were getting. Okay. Nah, JP Print's better. Aight. Yeah, I definitely like their outer sleeve more. So yeah, I guess what the true thing is why doesn't Belgium conform to Japanese print? Why don't they just, you know, do better, guys? Although a lot of people, I think it was the complaints for the Japanese print were more about the corners and edging than they were the actual. Oh, Channel Lake Frigid, there we go. Starting box 2 off with a hit. Yeah, I think they were less about the inking, which I know some people had problems with anyways, but and more about the corners and edging. My god, man, just speak. But I did really like the Japanese print cards. Icequake, Embolden, Cold Wave. I also just really enjoyed the little rip tear thing. That was fun. Can't wait to get back to that with. Probably gonna do a few more Crew Unlimited breaks. I know there's a lot of new players still coming into the game, so definitely want to get them, you know, some of those cards that you might not have already. So I'm thinking, speaking of stuff you might not already have, I'm thinking about switching up. I have those legacy breaks up, which I think I might retool into something else. So if nobody's bought into them yet, which nobody has that I've seen as of starting this stream, Sigil, Bolt and Shot, and a Mark of One. Oh, that was interesting. These two cards stuck together. Luckily they're not. There's like a little gummy, tacky thing in between them. Luckily it's just some rares and a foil common, but still not a great thing. What was that? Must have been something from printing. I don't know. But yeah, I think I'm going to retool that into more of an event and less of just kind of like a buy-in thing. So I'm probably going to take that down right after I'm done cracking these bad boys. And then we'll come out with more details on that. Ways to get your hands on First Ed Arcane Rising. Oh, there we go. A Honing Hood. I almost just went like, yeah, that's probably just... Boom. It was so subtle. It was so sneaky. Wow, there we go. 2 gold foil equipment. Actually, I think it just looks better farther away because I can just barely flick it across. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, let's get a sleeve for that. There we go. Box 2 pulling through. 2 cold foil equipment already. No legendary yet though, and no Fable, no Tree, man. I've seen so many posts about pulling Tree. I hope we hit it. Frostfang, Weave Ice, Chilling Ice Vein. No Crackerjacks. Yeah, solid pull. Keep getting them. Just gotta keep getting them. Rites of Lightning. Oh, Voltaire, strike twice. And an Electrify for our foil. Oh, no foil deep blue. Let's go ahead and get a sleeve for that Voltaire. Majestic Weapon, non-foil. There we go. For those of you that are playing Lexi, are you more excited about Voltaire or Shiver? I honestly think they're relatively, from what I haven't played Lexi. I almost played Lexi at pre-release. We've Lightning, Biting Gale, and another Biting Gale. I almost played Lexi at pre-release, but I did not. I built an entire Lexi deck, and I was like, yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna play Ranger, baby. And then like 5-6 minutes left in deck building. I had run like 10 sample hands, and just all of them were bad. And I was just like, I can't get a good sequence off any of these. I reshuffled, did it again, and just like there was just nothing. And I was just like, I don't think this deck's gonna work. I don't want to run into a pre-release with a deck that I already feel like, maybe this isn't a good idea. So I took it all apart, rebuilt Oldhim, and I went 3-3. So I did okay. But yeah, I almost played Lexi, but still haven't played a full game with her. Whew. Yep. It's that. Yes, I will draft this Sunday. I will actually be there this Sunday. Oh, another blink. I actually want to get a lot of practice in on draft. Yeah, I just wasn't feeling hot yesterday, so took a day off. Yeah, definitely gonna draft again. Gotta get some more draft in. Gotta get some more games in, man. I'm also gonna be there Tuesday, so I don't know if you're free hanging out on Tuesday, but I'm gonna be there Tuesday. I don't know what we're doing Tuesday. I remember last I checked, I haven't been in Discord at all either. So if anybody's tried to get in contact with me, it's because I turned everything on Do Not Disturb and just 100% disconnected. Let's go again. Here, I'm gonna turn this. There we go. Maybe that'll help a little. Keep seeing that mic spike just momentarily. Yeah, but yeah, Tuesday, gonna be fun. Alrighty. Yeah, man, get some draft practice in. Just get some. Honestly, for me at this point, draft versus like any kind of practice, it's all good. It's all good. I need to be jamming these games. I'm never. I don't think, and it's interesting because like a lot of people, when they talk about like they really want to get good at the game, they wanna play it like a, you know. It's always put in terms of like professional or non-professional. But for me, it's kind of just like you want to play at a level where like you can maybe top a calling or win a calling, which I think is, I wouldn't quite call that professional. If that's like where you're like, yeah, that's like the level I want to perform, where like I can do that, but like I don't have aspirations beyond that. That's not even where I want to be. I just want to be like good at this game. I think it would be fun to just even compete at a calling and be like, yeah, I put in a good day. Up against, hundreds of other people. Frostlock for a Majestic and a foil Embolden. Imagine if we just got another foil Honing Hood just already. That'd be hilarious. But yeah. I would just like to be able to consistently put out some good games instead of feeling like those good games were like a fluke, That's where I want to be. I want to be a nice mid-tier player. Gotta get those reps in, though. Gotta get those reps in. There we go. Put that pack wrapper away. Alrighty. Snapshot. Frostfang. Ball Lightning. Which, mind you, a beautiful card in foil. And also just a really good card. But we're looking for him. We can, yeah, we can get there. Just gotta actually show up. Oh, thanks, Jamie. I appreciate that. if I could like comments directly from Streamlabs, I would. Weave ice, explosive growth, polar blast, boomsies. No, not a repeat on the buckler. There we go. Yeah, you can call it tears though. Jamie's also got another banger in that comment right there. Instead of saying pro, semi-pro, that kind of thing, just like, you know, I'd like to be a mid-tier player. Depends on what he opens up. Weave lightning, endless winter for another majestic. And an Earthlore Surge for a little foil common. Okay. Depends on what he opens us. That's funny. I like it. I like it a lot. In between breaks, I'm probably going to make myself a quick cup of coffee. Because, oh man. Biting Gale, Weave Earth, and Amulet of Ice for our foil there. Sutcliffe's Suede Hides for the equipment behind it. I also like, you'll notice a few times instead of like a, I shouldn't say silver bordered, but the metallic border equipment, they throw in some amulets there as if amulets were equipment, even though they're just items. Cold Wave, Summerwood Shelter, and Strength of Sequoia. Which I love because this card art. Oh my god. Let's talk about the art on this common here. There's nothing beneath it. Anyways, the art on Strength of Sequoia is really good. But boom! Depends on what he opens us. There we go. Let's go ahead and peel that off right there. Let's get rid of this stuff here, and let's go ahead and get this bad boy into a sleeve. There we go. Let's get it at an angle. So yeah, there we go. Boom. We definitely have a winner. Centering's relatively good. That's good. That's a good copy of Rampart, baby. Woo! God, I love the extended art on it. Speaking of art on foils, let's talk about the real art there. Yeah, that extended art. God, it looks so good. I think, honestly, I hope they keep doing this with equipment because I think it looks really good. Obviously, if the effect is a little bit longer, you can't do that. But I think if there's more equipment that can look like this, where the equipment is just like a huge picture and then just like, oh yeah, it does stuff too. At the bottom. God, it looks good. Box two. Guys, we got 2 more boxes in this case to go, and we already pulled the L. Could it be? Is there a tree in our future? Turn Timber, Icequake, Break Ground. Not in that pack, for sure. Double rare. Best legendary. Yeah, it's definitely really good. Just it always sends me back to a thing that happened not that far in the past, when Matt Rogers had a funeral for Dash when the card was revealed. That was funny. Bolden, Flash Freeze, Invigorate for a foil. Yeah. No, but God, the card's good. The card is good. Oof. It's just a permanent block one. You have to pay one, but I think that's worth it. Golden Shot, Evergreen, Weave Lightning, Ragamuffin. Best looking 100%, yeah. Easily the best looking. Because God, is it beautiful. And I think it does just the right amount of... Oh my goodness. Camera failure. Oh my God, the battery came out and everything. Wow. I wish I had a quick prepped. That was interesting. Like technical difficulties, you know, like the classic technical difficulties. thing. Let's see if that'll just reconnect. If not, it's fine. We can just turn it off. There we go. Boom. Back to the pack. All right. Yeah. Oh, it does just the right amount of looking like superimposing while also looking just phenomenally beautiful. Let's go ahead and tweak that. Maybe that's why I fell. Is at a little bit of an angle. All right, boom. Oh, that's true. Oh, Shock Charmers. AJ brings up a really good point. Shock Charmers is also a gorgeous card. I think in different ways, though. Shock Charmers is beautiful and elegant, while this is imposing and just... oh, there we go. Foil Channel Thunderstep. No gold foil there. Boom. Foil Channel Thunderstep. That is a gorgeous card. That Mark Poole art. Boom. There we go. Our second foil majestic. All right, on a box 3. Let's do it, baby. There we go. Yeah, Shock Charmers is a gorgeous card. That is also heavy contender for most beautiful card in the set. Bam. See if we can open up a second L, baby. Seen a lot of people posting. They've got some really good boxes. So let's see if we can get a really good case. Turn Timber, Ice Quake, Cold Wave. Honestly, it's already fixing up to be a pretty solid case. 2 non-L cold foils. The L. 2 foil majestics. We're looking for 2 to 4 more foil majestics. We have a good case. Terra Sunder, standard majestic. Which, standard by no means. Card is amazing. It's everything Guardian wants on one card. Dominate, a buff, and your opponent, and an on-hit effect. It's silly how good that card is. Flash, Summerwood Shelter, Earthlore Surge. Weave Earth, Ice Quake, Fulminate in the foil. There we go. There we go. Is there something behind it? Nah. I mean, there is something behind it, but nothing more exciting than it. Now I gotta keep an eye on that camera. Trying to make a jump for it. Camera, don't. You have so much to record for. Okay. Embolden, Turn Timber, and a Rejuvenate for our foil. Which, beautiful art. Not so great card. That I've seen, at least. It's a weaker situational sigil. Green. Ooh, exposed to the elements. Go. Let's get a sleeve for that bad boy. Putting that in the Majestics. And a Bramble Spark for our foil. Come on. Foil, come on. Get that, come on, yeah. Sigil of Suffering. Bolton Shot. Flash. Sigil's got such good art. Also just adds another defense reaction to Runeblade's arsenal, which I'm always a fan of. Lightning Press, Snapshot, Bella Flash for a foil. Ah, we didn't hit the cold foil Ragamuffin. That's what I've been waiting for. I just want a cold foil Ragamuffin. That'll complete the case for me. Frostfang. Weave Ice. Icy Encounter. Runaways for our equipment. Runaways was one that did me in a little bit at pre-release. I kept saving Runaways like you do other equipment where you're like, I don't have to block with this now. I want to save my equipment for when I have a hand that's like I need to keep, but I also have low life, so I need to keep the hand. Or need to keep the health. There was, I think, 2 games out of the 6 where like I was down on 1 life and I was like, oh yeah, now I'll crack. Oh no, I can't. I can't crack Runaways. You have to take damage to crack Runaways. Oh, Ice Storm. We get ourselves a verified Elsa here and a flake out for our foil. There we go. Ice Storm. For a Majestic. But yeah, you always got to think about that when you're running Runaways. You got to use it when you're at least at 2. And you would take 3. Or you would take... No, when you're at 2, and you would take 2. No, not even that, because it would be... If you're at 2, you know you're going to take another one after this, and you're about to take 1. Yeah. Oof. It's just not something to use at low life. It's something to use when you're at higher life. Or maybe it's good versus ninja? Or someone, another one with a 1-attack weapon? I don't think exists. I know of. Explosive Growth, Weave Earth, and Overflex. Honing Hood, non-foil. Yeah, because you could take the 1 Kodachi, crack Runaways. Next Kodachi, nothing. Or take the 1 Kodachi when he comes in with the other Kodachi, crack Runaways. Weave Lightning, Explosive Growth, and a foil turn Timber. Amulet of Inspire Lightning, the best card in the game. An action with no go again that you must fuse to have literally any effect. An interesting card. Interesting. Old Wave, Embolden, Glacial Footsteps, Honing Hood, non-foil. That's 1 box of commons. Complete. Yeah. Nick is in the house. Early morning break. Yeah. I took a day of rest yesterday, so I wanted to make sure everybody got their cards out quick. So we're doing an early morning. Bolton, Evergreen, Chilling, Ice Vein. Yeah. No way to wake up in the morning like a fab way to wake up in the morning. It's how you have a fabulous day. A fabulous day. You know, I honestly, when this game first started growing, I thought that was going to be like a beaten to death joke. Like, I thought that was just going to be something that, like, every group, every post, and it just got really old really fast. How are you? Oh, okay. I'm out. That. How are you doing? Oh my god! But also this! I was out because of the fun, but also this! Boom! Crown of Seeds 2, baby! Legendary was a good buy on this one. Bam! Oh my god. How are you doing? Well, now we're doing pretty good. Now we're doing pretty good. Wow, double L, Crown of Seeds, and the Ramparts. Rampart of the Ram's Head. There we go. Oh wow, that's a 2 cold foils for 150. I just typed numbers in there, man. I totally forgot. I know, I'm pretty sure it's 150. But yeah, 2 cold foils, 150. Hot diggity dang. Hot diggity dang. That is wow. That is good. Lightning Press, Snapshot, Rights of Lightning for a foil. Sutcliffe Suede Hides, no non-foil. Yeah, now I'm just worried for the non-L slot. We've only got the 2. Yeah, guy who got the L slot is gonna wake up very happy. There we go. Okay. Nick did not. Nick has so much product already. I hadn't read the actual comment yet, so it's funny that it just popped up. Force of Nature there for an M. Of all the people that I know, I'm pretty sure Nick is opening the most. Force of Nature, Burgeoning, Coat of Frost. And Nick's got so many drafts that he's gonna do. But honestly, with Fab, you can never have too much. You can never have too much. Says the man with like 40,000 commons. Okay, Weave Ice, Explosive Growth, and a Chill to the Bone. Only missing Heart of Ice. Oh, hot. Damn, that's all. You got all of them except for that Heart of Ice. Giving you the cold shoulder. 3 trees in 7 cases? Oh, well, guys, I hate to break it to you, but we're never going to open a tree. Nick opened all of them. 3 out of 7? I know. Yeah, Louis opened 20 cases, didn't get a single tree, and Nick's over here. Oh, that's a pack. Honestly, that is a pack. Foil lighted up, and a Pulse of Volthaven. 1 out of 4.5 cases. That's... I mean, you're doing... What? Nick's 3 out of 7, so he's under 1 and 2, just under 1 in every other case. You're 1 out of 4.5. Wow, that's them some good ratios. Them some good ratios. Yeah, I haven't even seen one up on TCG Player yet. I've seen a few people post about like, oh, I'll trade you this for, and then a lot of other stuff. But yeah, I think the foil alt arts are it's gonna be one of the more rare. Oh yeah, tree is still should be still the hardest unless you're Nick. Yeah. Cold Wave, Summerwood Shelter, Dazzling Crescendo. Yeah, man. Oh, it'll be a day when I just want to get to the point where like opening 20 cases isn't literally everything I have. isn't more than I have. Turn Timber, Icequake, and another Icequake. Buying a set of Lake. Ooh, buying a set of the Extended Art Lake. Yeah. I mean, if it ends up anything like Twinning Blade, prices today will seem silly low. And then you can... Oh, you already have one? Sick. So you'd only need 2. Summerwood Shelter. Another Channel Thunderstep. Strength of Sequoia for our foil. Open 1, bot 2. Do it like Nick. Open 1, buy 2. It's a new sale for Flesh and Blood. Open 1, buy 2. That's how stores will start selling singles. If you open 1, you can buy 2 today. Wait, couldn't I just buy them anyways? If you open 1, you can buy 2. Yeah, that seems, honestly, that's generally what I do with most. I open everything that I'm gonna open, give or take, and then, you know, you just buy what you can to fill in the spots. And that looks different for everybody, so, you know, if you're only opening a case, you know, still open that case, have some fun, crack some packs. I would always recommend getting a friend in on the draft, but yeah, then just, you know, buy singles after that. Unless you're gonna do another draft, in which case, don't buy singles for a draft. Buy singles to build a cube. Hey, Blossoming Spellblade. For a majestic. Helps to have the sleeve the right side up. Non-foil. Foil Amulet of Ice. And some runaways. Run, 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 run away. Flash. Pulse of Eisenloft. And another Flash. Amulet of Earth behind that. We know that won't be cold foil because that was the promo card. Pulse of Eisenloft. Yeah, I surprisingly just have not opened very much at all. I've only opened all my pre-release stuff. The stuff that I need for the Creators of Aria tournament. And 6 other packs just for fun. So yeah, I'm at a box now. I've only opened a box. Really need to end this. Obviously, what I'm opening right here, you know that. You've watched that happen. No one can tell you that I haven't done that. Even I can't tell you I haven't done that. Buzzbolt for the foil there. Oh, what deck am I playing in this format? I'm probably going to start off with Oldhim. I really, when we were talking outside of Collective last time I was over there, I really do think Oldhim's got some really pretty solid build there. Going all ice and then that one earth card, and now I totally forget what it was. But yeah, probably gonna start Oldhim, and then you know, if I Oldhim boys, yeah, man, Guardian, that's where it's at. I don't play these set it up in your arsenal, have to figure things out a turn and 2 in advance kind of characters. I just want to hit you with big attacks and a hammer. Oh, sick, Fulminate. We got a Winter's Grasp there for the foil. Yeah, so I'll probably start on Oldhim whenever I feel stagnant or whenever I feel I just need to freshen it up. I'll probably go Briar. I'll probably go Briar. And then I'll probably, you know, at some point switch to Lexi. I think Lexi looks like a lot of fun, but I still am not, I don't know. There's still something about Ranger that I just look at it and I go like, But will we ever get a will ever be set on the pronunciation for old him? No. A lot of people will still say old him or old. I think I heard someone say it Oldheim. Oldheim. I feel like Oldheim is right. I don't know why. It just seems right. Feels right. Oldheim. I could see like Oldhim, but I don't think ever anyone is right if they're saying Oldheim, because it looks like it should have an E in it. Sounds like it should have an E in it. Maybe we can get a Norse linguist specialist in here, because he's clearly got some Norse influence there. So let's get somebody who's fluent in the Old Norse. Awakening foil. It helps to have the sleeve facing up. It just helps. It's just a thing that makes everything go a little smoother. Yep, no gold foil there. Oldham? Oh, okay. Oldham? I could see that. I could see that being right. Oldham. Yeah, that could totally be it. Cold wave. Right's lightning. Lightning surge. Yeah, Oldham. What we all gotta do is the biggest poll of all time. Everyone in the player base votes. We all decide together. That will end. That will end very well. What we need is just more people to voice in. We've lighting Force of Nature again. Entwine Earth for our foil there. Let's go ahead. Instead of doing that whole reach over thing, I can just stay on camera, grab a sleeve, and do it right the first time. Boom, Force of Nature there for another M. That M stack is looking loaded, baby. The M's and the L's doing very good today. Very good today. I think we're over par on M's. Explosive growth for our foil. Oldham. I like that. But yeah. Definitely going Oldham. Oldham. Oldheim. How many boxes are we opening today? We are opening 8 today. So we've got, we're on box 4 of case 1, and then we will start Oldham. Yeah, there's so many different ways to say it. He's such a versatile man. He should have 3 elements. He should be all 3. There's more than 3 ways to say his name. He should have all 3 elements. Yeah, 8 boxes today. So we are doing, this is the 4th out of the first case, so the final box. And then we will be on to case 2 after a quick break, so I can get myself some tea or something. Might make some tea. Might make some coffee. Might make some tea. Tea's probably better for that scratchy throat. Just dry throat. Not even like scratchy, just very dry. The 3rd element is the Christmas spirit. Oh yeah. I've seen who did that shop? The Santa Oldham. Very good Photoshop. Also just it feels right. The 3rd element is Christmas spirit. Yeah, because we all know the 5th element is Lilu Dallas. What's the 4th though? Yeah. Funny. Very funny. 3rd element, Christmas spirit. Summerwood Shelter, Weave Lightning, and a Snow Under for a foil. No cold foil on that buckler. We're down to the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 packs. 9 packs. I would really like just one more non-L cold foil. Just one. I mean, the slot was relatively cheap, but still. Bruce Willis, 4th element. Okay, so Tales of Aria set 2. is it's the elements will be essence of Bruce Willis, essence of Leeloo Dallas, and essence of Christmas. There you go. The 4th, 5th, and 6th elements. Emboldened Turn Timber. Oh, and a foil Blossoming Spellblade. No foil on that Coat of Frost there. Foil Blossoming Spellblade. Can we get a good angle on that? No, not really. It's just so foily there. That's probably the best angle. Yeah, there we go. Interesting. Bruce Willis is the 4th. Bruce Willis, the 4th element. That's funny. Icequake. Tome of Harvests. Singeing Steelblade. I think that's rude. I think naming that card Singeing Steelblade was just so rude on their part. Just not even because, not like looking at the card, you're never gonna get it confused with Singing Steelblade, but like, I know there will be at least one TCG player order that I pack that has like 70 cards in it that I'm just gonna be like, oh, yep, another big old commons order. Thank you. And then I am going to pack them a Singing Steelblade, or I'm going to pack them a Singeing Steelblade instead of a Singing Steelblade. It's going to happen. I try to be on top of everything. I try to, you know, I read the sets. I sort my cards by set, so it should be pretty hard to do, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen at some point. At least once. Alrighty. Alrighty. I think this is pack the 6th from the bottom. Thump. Okay, we do an evergreen snapshot and a thump. Amulet of Earth for our card behind the foil. Whoa, nope, that was 5. This is 4. We're gonna get some good last pack magic. Frostfang, Lightning Press, Cold Wave, and a Mark of Lightning. Okay, not last pack magic, but close to last if we put it at the very end. Mark of Lightning. Beautiful card in cold foil. You can see the highlighting on the Aether bits there. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Also, I just want someone to cosplay this person. They have such a cool outfit. Anyways, there we go. Awesome. Three cards in the cold foil. I don't even care what's in these last 3 packs. Another legendary. Tree. I'm like, oh yeah, close to last pack magic. We got a cold foil common. And then boom, in comes, almost just passed right by it, Biting Gale, Cold Wave, So Tomorrow, or foil, Cyclops Suede Hides, not foil. Ooh, Mark of Lightning prettier than Shock Charmers? I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Okay, I think in cold foil it has competition, but I think just raw art, I think Shock Charmers takes it. But I think in cold foil, you could have an argument there. Weave Ice, Channel Mountain Heroic, Chill to the Bone, non-foil Honing Hood. Channel Mount Heroic. I think I said Mountain Heroic. Channel Mount Heroic. Okay. So a cold foil common, a majestic. What's the final pack? 3 taps for good luck. They're really more flicks, but flick is just a forceful tap. If you think about it that way. If you force yourself to say it that way. Okay. Rites of Lightning. Weave Lightning. Resting it all on the foil here. Oh, Arcanic Shockwave, but Regular deep blue. No last pack magic, but we did have some really good packs. Let's go back over who got what and what is in what. Okay, so Fable, sadly, Finbar, we did not pull that for you. Rip. I apologize, buddy. If I could make them pop up, I would make them pop up. But then also they wouldn't be as special, because if everybody had a Fable, nobody'd have a Fable. Which is a reference to The Incredibles. Which I'm sure most people got. All right, Sheen, we've got 2 L's for you today. Rampart of the Ram's Head and Crown of Seeds. That was some very good pulls. Sheen, you also had the Foil Majestics. So we've got you a Blossoming Spellblade, Awakening, Light It Up, Fulminate, Channel Thunderstep, and a Blink. So Sheen, you've got all of that there. Travis, we got you well, some of that last few pack magic. Got you that Honing Hood, the Rotten Old Buckler, and the Mark of Lightning, as well as your thick stack of Majestics. Channel Mount Heroic, Tome of Harvests, Force of Nature, Fulminate, Pulse of Isenloft, Blossoming Spellblade, Channel Thunderstep, Pulse of Volthaven, Force of Nature, Ice Storm, Exposed to the Elements, Terra Sunder, Flash Freeze, Endless Winter, Frostlock, Blink, Voltaire Strike twice, Channel Lake Frigid, Seek and Destroy, Blink again, Oak and Old, Fulminate again, Flash Freeze again, and a Blizzard. That started it all off. Okay, so we've got... Yeah, I had that right. Non-foil L's, there we go. Or non-L foil, yeah. Tom, you got those foil rares and foil commons. Got those for you. I'll bring those to Tuesday or Sunday, whichever works better. Riley, you got all of those rares. Oh well, bam! All them bad boy rares. Did these just like fall over? Yeah, they're not foil. Okay. All them bad boy rares, all those commons. Coming up next, we've got one more case. We are breaking for Brian H on the rares. Riley, you've got the Majestics. Non-foil Majestics. Chris G, you've got everything from foil common, foil rare, foil majestic, and the foil non-Ls. Pow, what up, Pow? Good to see your name on this list again. You got the legendary on this next case. And Brian H, you've also got the Fable, so cross fingers for Brian here. We will be back in just a wee bit. I'm gonna go make some tea. Yeah, probably Sunday. Cool. Well, we'll see you then. Either way, we will see you soon. Okay, we're gonna go to the BRB screen, and I'm gonna And we're back. We are gonna bad timing. Yeah, came in the BRB screen. Thanks for coming out though, Dad and Daughter. But yeah, we are back. I've got tea steeping over here. We're gonna give that a little while. Yeah, getting that dry throat. Got a little throat coat there. Always helps with that dry throat. But that takes a little longer to steep. I got myself a little smoothie in the meantime, just to wet the whistle. And fill the stomach. I haven't had breakfast yet. I'm gonna fill my stomach with cold boils. Ooh, there might have been a little bit of an audio spike there, popping, but apologize for the ears if you're using headphones. You should know by now. Don't use headphones on a case break. You never know when I'll open a Fable and scream like a little girl. Alright, getting that box all looking like a box still. Let's get into case 2. Case 2. Everyone. American hero. I don't know if I call her a hero. Pretty good actress. Much better than we thought she was at first. Okay, so who's in break 2? We've got Brian H. on Rare and Fable. It's like, the only thing more appropriate would have been Commons and then Fable. That would have been the biggest jump. Rare and Fable, we got Brian H. Pow A on the Legendary. Chris G, we've got you on pretty much everything foil. Yeah, everything foil that isn't the Legendary and the Fable. Chris G, foil common, foil rare, foil majestic, foil non-L. And on the regular, everyday Majestics, we've got Riley A. So we've got you all in there. Let's go ahead and go back to the screen where I can see all the things that we're doing, and let us begin. Case 2, box 1, case 2. I really just want to get like a picture of Kristen Stewart and put it in like the corner down. Where am I going? Down here. There we go. This spatial awareness, I have it. I think it'd be very fun. I think it would be very funny. Okay. Go ahead and... if you haven't noticed, I am using a new mat. So I switched from the Whisper the Oracle to the Herald of Protection mat. So this will be a new thing. I am taking somebody's good advice, and I'm gonna actually... Whoa, hey, Oakenold. Wow, pack 1. We're already into Majestics. I haven't even pulled a foil rare. Oh, hey, and there's a foil rare right behind it. Boom! There we go. Okay. Alright, okay. Foil rare, baby. But yeah, I am going to switch over to this mat essentially permanently, at least for the foreseeable future. And I'm going to be doing another charity event where anybody who donates will get, I'll write your screen name on the mat somewhere that is visible, or at least I will if I get enough, I will write them in different spots and I'll move the mat around or whatever so that they're always at least somewhat visible. I'm also thinking about doing like a Hall of Fame kind of like donations area that will play at like the beginning and end of some of my videos. I think just as part of the channel, I kind of want to incorporate that charity on a different level than just, oh wow, and a cold foil Cracker Jacks, just pack 2. Okay, this case is going good. Already, Chris, you're getting that getting those cold foils. Boom. You've got one of every kind. Oh no, we need a Majestic foil. Let's see, pack 3 maybe. But yeah, I want to incorporate charity at like every level of the channel. So that'll probably be a thing that I'm gonna whip up. So even if your screen name is not visible on the playmat at all times, it'll be mentioned at the end of videos, just so you know. I know that's not what it's about, not why people are giving to charity, but I always feel good to give back to the people that gave to the people that I wanted to give to. Yes, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, that's an alarm on my phone. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. So you'll realize how early this is for me if I tell you a fun fact about what that alarm is for. That's my wake up alarm. That's my normal, like, hey, you should probably get up and do some things before you have to go to work alarm. So yeah, I'm up early. Explosive growth, weave lightning, and a biting gale. Okay, so we still haven't been delivered with this Foil Majestic here. I haven't given up hope, though, because we've still got 70 plus packs left to open. 90 plus packs left open. What am I talking about? There's almost an entire box still here out of box one. Biting gale, weave earth, glacial footsteps. Glacial. A glacier. He's got the footsteps of a glacier. He definitely doesn't get his vitamins. Bear Grylls. You didn't know. I've only watched like 5 episodes of Bear Grylls, so please don't take that out on me or Bear Grylls. Cold Wave, Awakening, and a Chilling Ice Vein, and a regular Honing Hood. Awakening, though, filling out that standard M's for Riley. Boom. Bam. Summerwood Shelter, Turn Timber, and Rites of Replenishment. Not a double down on that Cracker Jack, sorry. Keep checking them now, because there's one in the last case where I was just like, and oh, wait, oh, that was foil. I don't want to do that to anybody. Especially on camera. Someone will catch it and be like, hey, you cheated him out of a cold foil. And I'll be like, no, I didn't. And then I'll look back on it and be like, oh my god, I did. No one would believe that. It would be ridiculous. Icequake, Embolden, Sting of Sorcery. Really weird. Or maybe it just feels weird that there is a Majestic that is just standard Runeblade in this set. But also, what a good card. And we got our Foil Majestic. Bam. Everything but an L and an F now. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it, baby. Molten Shot. Tome of Harvests and a Burgeoning with a rotten old buckler behind it. No foil on that rotten old buckler. We did get a tome for Riley. Congrats, Riley. Evergreen. Sigil of Suffering. Chill to the Bone. Runaways. I really want Cold Foil Runaways to pop up sometime here. Really would like just Cold Foil Runaways. That's what I want to see. Anybody else want to see Cold Foil Runaways? Bramble Spark. Rites of Lightning. Lightning Press. Sigil of Suffering for our rare. Thought it could have been another Sting of Sorcery. Sting of Sorcery. Ah! I'm putting dents in the Majestics. Evergreen. Sigil of Suffering. Seek and Destroy in foil. Wow, that is a pretty good one. I was saying earlier, Seek and Destroy. Essentially a massive bomb card for anyone wanting to play Ranger. I mean, next arrow gains, just honestly, just next arrow gains +3 for free. Good. If it hits a hero at the beginning of their next end phase, they discard all cards in their hand and destroy all cards in their arsenal. So, ouch. Anything you've got left in your hand, don't care. Anything you've got in your arsenal, don't care. Snapshot, Flash, Summerwood Shelter, Coat of Frost, non-foil. Molten Shot, Lightning Press, Entangle for the foil, Crackajax, non-foil. Ooh, little jump. Little jumpies. All right. Snapshot, Frostfang, Break Ground. What song is this? Let's see. This is After the Rain by Approaching Nirvana on After the Rain. Is there a way? Oh, you know what I can do? I can like that track. Yeah, so it's After the Rain by Approaching Nirvana, and I'll actually type that out in chat. Stop that echo there. So we can always remember it. Yeah, no problem, man. I can't hear it. So I just gotta kind of like believe you. Still on the song? No, and it's already switched songs. Yeah. I'll have to listen to it later. Yeah. The lo-fi station I think is like the only one that I would want to use for this kind of morning stream. And you know what? Speaking of morning stream, I'm just gonna hopefully this isn't too super hot. No, it's like perfect sipping temp. Great. Yeah, that's good. Ooh, that's good. Also, it just feels good. Yeah, it's Swamp, but that was the one I just added. Yeah. Sick. Good. Glad we got there in time. Sometimes somebody's like, what song is this? And I click to go to it, and by the time I click and see it, it's on a new song, and I'm like, it doesn't give me a history of songs I've played. I'm sorry. There's like I think there's a widget that I can install on Streamlabs that'll have it like pop up. But it does that for every single track change, and I think that's kind of annoying. I don't know. It doesn't, no, it doesn't, oh, you know what it is? It doesn't pop up on the screen. It pops up in chat, and that's why I think it's just kind of annoying. Hey, exposed to the elements, because then, you know, like, people are chit-chatting, and then you've also got the thing being like, it's a new song, it's a new song, it's a new song, and you're like, okay, we get it. There's a new song every few minutes, man. But honestly, yeah, I might just turn it on. Just to know, you know? Be like, oh, what song is this? Oh, you can peek up in chat a few minutes ago, you know? Especially most of these videos, we don't have too much chat, or it's not like it's not a fast-paced chat. I'm not one of those. This is not one of those channels where you've got like 1,000 people watching, and like, I don't even know how they do it. I don't know how like mainstream streamers that have like thousands, if not tens or hundreds of thousands of people watching, the chat is just a blur. And like, some people are like, oh, they put it on like slow mode, and it's like, okay, cool, but like, if you slow down a category 5 hurricane, it's still a hurricane, you know? If you slow down a tornado, it's still a tornado. Don't have 1,000 people watching. Yeah. There we go. See, I think That would be, I think that would be better. It just hangs out at the bottom, like the bottom corner, like down here. Spatial awareness, I got it. Um, I think that would be pretty cool. I think I might look into that because that would be pretty cool. Um, I think just having like a thing at the bottom because it's all, um, non DMCA or whatever the acronym is. Who cares? It doesn't make YouTube upset when I put this on, which is great because I don't have to think about it and I don't get yelled. Yeah, it's just crazy. Like full screen slow mo. Like my chat's in. I try to keep it in as real time as I can, but ooh. Multipass Bruce Fusion game. Or draw 3 cards and gain 1 resource if the card is fused. The Bruce Fusion. Or would it be called Willis Fusion? Or Corbin. Would he be Corbin? Because he's in. No, it's actually Bruce Willis. It's not Corbin Dallas. It's Bruce Willis. Let's be real here. Fulminate. Fulmination? Yeah, that's funny. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, but I just can't imagine being somebody with, thousands of people just chatting full speed. Like, you just have to, like, pick a comment and hope that, like, by the time you say something about it, like, I don't know, that person's still there, 2, like, he plays himself in every movie. He really does. He just is Bruce Willis. And now he just, is it like Bruce Willis doesn't even get out of bed for, at least a few million or something like that? He has, like, something in his contract where, like, that's his base pay. He won't take anything less. Or maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. Sigil of Suffering, Evergreen, and a Flake Out. Honing Hood, non-foil. But yeah, he definitely does just play himself. But we are entertained by that, so, good for you, man. If I could play myself in movies and make as much money as he does, I would definitely do it. People would be like, don't you want to hone your craft? And I'd be like, yes, but also. Turn Timber, Flick a Wisp, and a Winter's Bite. Amulet of Ice behind that. I get out of bed for cold foil commons. Me too. There we go. Flicker Wisp into the Majestic slot. That's box 1. Moving on to box 2 of K-Stew. I've become one of those people that flashes the box. I used to not do that. Now I do. Get out of bed for cold foil commons. That's funny. I like that. Can I put that back there? Will that work? Yeah, that'll work. That'll work that way. Boom, perfect. Lovely. A double cold foil. Oh, like in one pack? Or just like two cold foils in a box? I think our second L box was a double cold foil. I haven't seen a double cold foil pack though. That would be insane. Sigil of Suffering, Seek and Destroy, and a Break Ground. Because theoretically, right, you could have one in the foil, one in the equipment. Box 2 in the last case. Yeah, there we go. It was box 2. Had the L and a common. Man, I breezed through all these. Travis here was like, yep, had both. Boom. Got it. I know. I've been watching. I was paying attention. I pay attention to the cards, too. Just a box, not a pack. Oh my god, yeah, a pack would be insanity. I would love a double cold foil pack. I know it can happen. I know it's a thing that has happened. I mean, back in Crew, there was people pulling... Or I guess that's because it was Shard and... Tunic. But I think there were also people that pulled Shard and... Shiana in the same pack, so who knows? Ooh. Had to actually work. Right? You're not just opening cards. I get to actually work right after this, though. So I get to hang out, open cards, enjoy some of my day, and then I get to go move. The Cloak and Blaster is moving, so I get to do stuff for that now. I don't get to bartend right now. I don't get to serve. There are no cocktails. There are no beers. It's just moving. Painting and scrubbing and all that fun stuff that you get to do. Oh, absolutely. We're going to see the same thing, I think, that we saw with Monarch, except obviously not on as grand a scale. Monarch was insane. Monarch was a lot of people just trying to cash in and quick flip. No, not at all. Not at all. No, I know. Wasted John, I get you. I feel you. No, I know what it's like when you're like, you're at work and you're working, but you're not really working. I feel you. And then you're at your job and you're like, oh man, I actually have to actually do the work that I'm here to do. No, I feel you. But yeah, Jay, I think what we're gonna see is we're seeing a lot of people flip. I think there's a lot of people that bought into this to. I think there's still a lot of people that are on the fringes of the community that are just here to invest, just here to, just here to. Don't tell your. I won't tell. I promise. Wink. Tell what? Wink. That should be where the wink is. Tell him what. Or her. But yeah, I think sealed prices will go back up once we can get another alarm on our phone. Just wake up, eh? Once we see a bit of product opened, once we see more people playing with this format, I think what's gonna happen is we'll see it slowly trace back up. I mean, even Monarch is at first ed's at 250 now. I want to say 250, 260, which is down from its historic low of, I think there's some boxes for 140 or something like that. Maybe we hit 100 even. But Force of Nature there. Good Majestic, but yeah, definitely. I think especially once we see, I think it also depends on when we see the announcement for Unlimited. I've already been solicited by distribution to put in pre-orders for it. Outside of me just being like, hey, I want these. And they're like, we're not doing that yet. And I'm like, I know you're not doing it yet, but I want to get it in as early as possible. Okay. So there's that. They've officially asked me for pre-orders, which means that it is happening sooner rather than later, which I think is good. I think is good for the overall health of the game. I like the time frame of First Ed being readily available at regular, and I say regular because I just there's no, I'm not saying like MSRP, but I think at least within the like 80 to 125 range is generally where I'd like to see First Ed prices on boxes for at least 3 months. I'd prefer 3 to 6, but I think it should be at least 3 months where we can get first edition product for under $125, which is what we're seeing. We saw prices at $175 because the big boys, Channel Fireball, had all their stuff already confirmed and they knew exactly what they were getting and they could do whatever they wanted to. Super healthy for the game. And then the second other people knew what they were getting and what was happening, the price just went down to 125. And I think 125 is kind of the top of where I want to see it from like a player's perspective. So I think we're going to go down a little bit more before we go up. I think we might see First Ed Tales of Aria closer to 100 a box. If we haven't already, you know, I haven't checked today, so who knows? We might be already going towards that. And I think that's fine. I'm gonna say that I think 100's fine. I know MSRP quote unquote is 95.76 or 96.75 or whatever it is, but I don't think it's bad for a game with first edition unlimited is first edition unlimited edition kind of, I don't want to call it a gimmick, but its printing style being first, second, or first then unlimited, to be higher than MSRP when it's in first edition. I think that's fine. Now when we see boxes pre-ordering for $600, that's definitely not good. I really hate that. I did not like that about Monarch. It was kind of disheartening, and I think that's also one of the reasons why they printed Unlimited so close to it, because they really just don't want that to happen, because I don't think it's good for the game. Jay saying, this is my first experience with first edition. I have 2 cases at home, plus the Rudy 2-box kit on the way. I have yet to open any of it, but I'm curious if I should crack it all, or partially. I mean, if you want to play, oh hey, Sting of Sorcery there. If you're gonna be playing the game, I definitely say crack it. Honestly, in most situations, I say crack it. Especially with us not having unlimited with an announced date. If you were looking at like the monetary side of it and that's it, I would say obviously, you know, leave it sealed, because it's gonna go up as long as the game is kicking, which I think it will for quite some time, at least just based on how we're doing right now. I don't think this game is dying anytime soon, despite what a lot of people are still saying. I don't think this game is going down in the near future at all. Awakening, Foil Majestic. So from playing perspective, absolutely crack it all. Like, honestly, if you're not hurting for the cash, I would crack it all. And just, or you know leave, if you're not gonna buy anything else, I would say at least crack the 2. I would say crack the 2 or crack 3 of the 2. So you've got 2 cases and plus the Rudy 2-box kit. So what I would say is, and this is what I would do. You don't have to obviously do any of this, but this is what I would do, just to keep a balance of both kinds of things. I'd probably open 1 case, see what you pull. If you're happy with that and you've got, you know, some of the cards you want to play with, I would stop there, wait for the Rudy kit to come in, open one of those boxes, and then I would keep 1 case sealed, 1 box sealed. For me, a lot of people will just keep like a case sealed, but not a box. And I really wish I had 1 box of alpha that was just a standalone box that was available, because I have a case sealed, which is great. It's an awesome investment. It's obviously one of the biggest things. It is the biggest thing in my collection. But not being able to see the box, I don't know, from a collector's from a strictly objective collector standpoint, obviously the case is always better. Keep the case sealed. But from an emotional, I'm invested personally in the game standard, I really like having a box that is unsealed just to look at, just to see it instead of just the cardboard box. Frazzle for a foil, Plume of Evergrowth non-foil. So yeah, I would say if you want to do a little bit of both, crack 1 and 1 box, 1 case. If you get what you want, stop there. Keep the rest of it sealed. But if you're gonna, if you're gonna do anything, I would definitely say at least keep a loose box sealed. If you want to crack more, crack the case. Loose boxes are hit or miss, whereas if you're cracking an entire case, you generally get a little bit of everything. Whereas with a box, I mean, some boxes you just don't hit anything. Some boxes are just straight trash, but generally across an entire case you will hit a little bit of everything. I'm not a prescriber to the oh, your chance of getting a legendary in a case is guaranteed, and the other way it's not, because it's really not either way. I've opened enough cases to know that sometimes you open an entire case and there's just no L. There's just nothing. And you know, theoretically you can open 4 boxes and they're just from 4 different cases that hadn't had their legend, you know, that you got them in the right spot and you pull 4 legendaries. But if we're talking about consistency, definitely case at a time is how to go about it. So yeah, I'm glad you like it. keep a little open a little. It seems like a really you know, just kind of like blasé kind of answer, like, oh yeah, like open some and don't open the rest. No, but it's honestly awakening again. We have pulled 3 awakenings so far in this case. 2 non-foil and 1 foil, I think, or is it 2 foil, 1 non-foil? 2 non-foil, 1 foil. Yeah, wow. Full set of awakenings. But yeah, that's generally how I do. I try to keep I keep some sealed. I open the rest of it until we get to unlimited print. In which case, then I say open like all of it. If you order unlimited, just open it. The only reason to... Oh, there we go. Pulse of Candlehold. Cold foil. Wow. That is beautiful. Here we go. Now we can get it on camera. The gloss. The glare. There we go. Wow. That, honestly, aside from effect, art on this one, I think is probably my favorite pulse. Candlehold's gorgeous. Third to last pack of that box. And we pull some fire. Let's keep going. But yeah, definitely. Yeah, you gotta open some, because you never know. You might pulse a Candlehold there. Bolden shot. Chill to the bone for a foil common. Mark of Lightning, non-foil. And final pack of box 2. Let's see what it do. Box 2, case 2. Turn Timber. Icequake. Emerging Avalanche. Deep Blue. I do like how this possibility of cold foil behind the foil gives you one more card to like flip to. Gives you one more thing to be like, not the foil, but maybe. Be the slight chance. Alrighty. On to box 3. Case 2. Little sip of tea. What up? How goes it? It goes well. It goes well. Cracking some cases. We pulled some pretty good stuff today. No tree yet, but we're pulling some. We just pulled the Pulse of Candlehold, so that's a pretty fire cold foil pull. Shy of the legendary, but the last case was a double L. Double L. Got the shield and Crown of Seeds. So yeah, it's been a pretty solid pulls day. A lot of people call it Monday. I call it pulls day. Turn Timber, Summerwood Shelter, Singeing Steelblade, and a coat of Faroust. Non-foil. How's it been with you, man? McSkeevies. There we go. Alrighty. Let's Icequake, Endless Winter, and a Weave Ice, and a non-foil Crackerjacks. Endless Winter, though. Oldham's Specialization. Majestic. Boop. Okay, Bolton Shot, Merging Avalanche, and Rotten Old Buckler. Come on, stay up there. Not too bad. Open 2 boxes on Friday, and open 2. Whoa! 2 boxes, 2 CF New Horizons. That's sick. I would call that pretty good. Not New Horizon. Oh. Not New Horizon. 2 what? Honing Hoods? The non-L? Ranger Wrap? Yep, yeah. Honing Hood. Yeah, 2 Honing Hoods. Okay. Okay, so not as good. Not as good, but still, at least you got something to trade or hold on to. That's another thing about collecting that is beautiful. You can... the disappointing one, lol. Yeah, I mean, cold foil's cold foil, but yeah, if you're gonna shoot for double cold foil, it's nice to make it a double L. Rights of replenishment there for our foil. No cold foil in the back. Ah, flopping packs around. Yeah, definitely not as fun as New Horizon Honing Hood. Definitely not what you're looking for. This is not the equipment you're looking for. But yeah, I mean, collecting, it's a good collector's piece. It'll always appreciate as long as this game's kicking. Flash Freeze for a Majestic and a Weave Earth for the foil behind it. Amulet of Lightning. Womp womp. Yeah. We've had some pretty good boxes today. Pretty good boxes today. So maybe we took away from yours. I apologize. But let's see. Biting Gale. Cold Wave. Winter's Grasp. Nothing good there. Nothing good there. No bangers there, my friends. Bangers. That one's a banger. Rights of Lightning. Weave Lightning. Lots of lightning. Blizzard Bolt. And a Coat of Frost for the foil, or for the non-foil equipment. Yeah, non-foil? Yeah. Just gotta double check, you know? Gotta make sure. Yep, just the 2 cases for today. We're starting it off with the pre-release pricing cases. Then we will adjust, and I will probably have some more up for this weekend. So, oh, hey, there we go. Keep an eye out for that. We're also doing the Creators of Aria tournament. So you will see me playing some games soon here. Have a little bit of a gameplay channel for a wee bit. So I'm going to be doing a deck building video for Tales of Aria Sealed. So you'll see me build a deck out of 6 packs, whatever I pull. I'm going to crack the packs. We're going to deck build live. Or not live. It's going to be edited. I do enough live stuff. Oh, there we go. Another Rampart. Hot diggity dang. My boys. Yeah, it's just an old him kind of day. Everybody's looking to grab that sick shield, man. Apparently everybody who bought L today is getting a shield. This one probably not as good for grading as the other one. The centering's pretty off. We've got like a little roller mark there at the bottom, but still beautiful in really good condition, not nearly as bad as it could be. I've seen some pretty bad print errors, not in Tails specifically, but yeah, boom. Still, yeah, getting those L's, baby. Old foils, always good to keep in the binder. Worth a lot in trades. And if you ever need some quick money. Although, right now, best time to sell. You're going to want to hold on to those. Sutcliffe's Sweet Hide. Go, yeah, 2 cases for today, and then we are going to hit it up again next week, or I suppose later this week, theoretically, with more of these. Yeah, we're definitely cracking more. Not quitting after 2. But yeah, Tails, the creators of Aria tournament is going to be a lot of fun. So you're going to see me up against a lot of other creators in the community. Maybe some you have heard of, maybe some you haven't heard of. That's kind of the whole point, is to just cross over, hey, cool, Voltaire, and Weave Lightning for the foil. Cross over the community and get, there's a lot of people that have, watched 1 or 2 channels, and they don't really keep up with the rest of them. Oh, hey, penny sleeve for that one. That's just what's in the stack. That's what you're getting. I know you're just tossing most of them. If anyone ever does me the kindness of just putting all of the sleeves that I send you in a plain white envelope and just mailing them back to me, I will toss you like $1 or $2 off coupon. I would, love to just know that some of these sleeves don't just go to the trash. Yes! Cold foil ragamuffin! I love the art on this card. I'll say it again, I love the art on this card. It's just, this man. This man. Oh, right, I've got it on a green chroma key. So like half of this card goes away. This man, he's so like kind of upstanding because he's got a top hat on. So like you can't say he's not somewhat fancy looking, but also it's all torn. It's a Ragamuffin's hat. God, I love it. God, I love it so much. Joseph Key, I believe, QUI Key. Love it. Please, if you have proofs of this card, which I'm pretty sure you get them, I want one. I will get it signed. I will pay you real human dollars. So good. I love it so much. Such a good, just like common equipment. But yeah, anyways, creators of Aria, get back on topic. You know me. Creators of Aria, blink for Majestic there, no other hits. Yeah, creators of Aria, yeah, to cross over the community, kind of get all of us, crossing groups, getting everybody's name out there, and also just a way to, hopefully be entertaining, and, let our audiences cheer us on, man. Also, it'll just be fun, I think, because these are a lot of people that have a lot of personality. A lot of people that, are in this game. They really enjoy it. Icequake, Sigil of Suffering, Buzzbolt. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I have a friend who's been big into the proof scene recently. I'll definitely see if he can find. Yeah, absolutely. If anybody knows, honestly, if anybody has any info on card proofs, drop them over. Just put them up on the Fab Arsenal Facebook page if you have Facebook, or feel free to email them to matt.h@thefabarsenal.com. I actually kind of want to create like a link tree for proofs. I think oh hell yeah, we still cracking, baby. We cracking until I need to leave for work, which is pretty soon. I think proofs are probably, it's interesting because proofs are definitely not the highest valued collectible. They are not something that I would tell anyone to invest in. Like, oh yeah, like, oh, you wanna have cards that one day will be worth more than what you paid for them. No, proofs aren't the way to go. At least I don't think. I've never seen someone sell an artist proof for an exorbitant amount of money, but cold foils they sell for a great amount of money. I think proofs end up being in the realm of like a signed card, which they are, but like just like a common that you had signed, it's very important to you, but it's not superbly important to most people. But I think proofs are something that when you look back on your collection, they are very unique. And I think that makes them so much more fun to collect. I do tend to try to get proofs anytime I see an artist in real life. So anytime I'm at DragonCon or MegaCon, which I haven't been to in a long time, but anytime I'm at a convention, which I haven't done any this year because, you know, COVID. But anytime I'm at a convention, if there is an artist and I don't have a proof from them, or even if I do, honestly, if there's an artist and I see them again, I'll still get another proof if they have something that I don't have. I've been a huge Magic the Gathering proof collector. And by huge, I mean like I have a lot of them by my standards. I'm sure there's somebody out there that is way bigger into proof collecting. But I do try to collect them whenever I see them. We got a Frost Lock here for Majestic. I think proofs are a lot of fun, and if you don't know what a proof is a card that an artist gets from the creator of the game, so in this case from Legend Story Studios, that have no backing, so they don't have the bad example, so they don't have like the flesh and blood backside. It's just a plain white image on the back, or a plain white sheet on the back, and then there is the card on the front. The card stock is generally the same as the physical card, so it's just a really interesting. You can literally play with them. They're the same thickness, they have the same feel, all of that stuff, just nothing on the back. And then you get them signed by the artist. Some artists will do sketches on the back for, you know, slightly more. Some of them do it for free, actually. Forget who it was. Was it Todd Lock? It was someone, one of the Magic artists that I met up with. He was like, yeah, I'll do a little sketch on the back. It's, what do you want? And I was like, oh no, like I don't want to. I'm like kind of tapped out on money. He was like, no, for free. I don't care. Like I'm just gonna sketch. I'm gonna doodle on the back on my spare time. Like I'll have it done in a few hours. Like you can come back and you can get it. Oh, Channel Lake Frigid. Nick, you were saying? That foil Majestic slot just got a lot better. Woo! Let's slip that bad boy in there. Wow, what a beautiful card. What a beautiful card. Awesome. Good. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, well, we just opened 1 and 2 cases. I mean, if you're Nick, it's harder to get than the Fable. He opened 3 trees in 7 cases and opened 1 of these. Well, hey, there we go. We got that. I believe that was Chris G. Chris G. There you go, bad boy. You got that bad boy. I'm gonna keep my hands a little higher so we can keep seeing it. Oh, so beautiful. I love it. It's so different and yet so not. It's beautiful. It's phenomenal. Love that sunset. Yeah, Fable's definitely still more rare, but it is definitely not a common pull by any means. It just feels like it's harder to pull. I think mostly because of the fact that you can pull regular versions of it. Weave, Flash, Icy Encounter, Sutcliffe's non-foil. I think it's because you'll see regular versions of it and you'll be like, oh man, I missed it. Oh man, I missed it. Instead of like the Fable, when you see the Fable, you're like, oh, I did it. But if you see a regular like Frigid, you're like, oh, okay. Well, I was looking for the... Oh, I want the alt art. Oh, well, I want the alt art. And every time you see a regular, like, Frigid or one of the other channels, it's like, oh, well, that could have been. So I feel like that kind of makes it feel more uncommon. Weave Lightning, Summerwood Shelter, Polar Blast. And the last pack of box 3 does not deliver, but it doesn't matter because only a few packs before we got the alt art channel like Frigid. So I think it's a pretty good trade. No last pack magic, but third to last. I think this case might turn out being better than the case before. First of all, we've got 3 cold foil non-legendaries right now. One of them being a Majestic instead of all 3 being common. So there's that. So that slot definitely improved. Only the 1L, but it's arguably one of the best ones. I mean, it's a solid pull. Very good, if you want to play Guardian at least. And we've got the alt art Lake Frigid, which, well, I don't think outweighs the actually I do think it outweighs the missing legendary. Alt arts are always going to have a little bit more value than value-wise, at least value-wise, than standard just everyday legendaries. But for the person who got the legendary slot, wow. So let's see what. Let's go ahead and sleeve that bad boy up. Chill to the bone on the top there. Oh, Plume of Evergrowth. I've seen this plume so many times. See, this is the thing. Like, I've seen this card a million times, but it's never been cold foil. So it feels really hard to pull the cold foil. Information bias, Frostfang, Cold Wave, Mulch. And a Shock Striker for our common. I don't know why I keep doing that. When I see the amulet, I still flip one more card. Like, maybe the cold foil's behind it. I want to make sure. Now I'm just paranoid. There, is it hiding? Sigil of Suffering, Icequake, and another Icequake. Red and yellow. We didn't double down. Back to back on the stack, as I've said in the past. Go. Evergreen, Snapshot, Entwine Ice, Mark of Lightning non-foil. Yeah, I will be kind of worried if they ever introduce a card that is, like, objectively more rare than the Fable. I think Fable is already so rare enough, at least. Crackerjack's non-foil. 1 in 40 cases is good. I don't think... What would you do? 1 in 100 cases? 1 in 400 boxes? I don't know. I guess it would be kind of epic. But, like, it would have to be something like an alt art that just has no meaning at all. It has no difference. Like, the Fable being a unique card that's 1 in 40 boxes is pushing it. Because if they ever get competitive, that's... I agree with the sentiment that if the Fable is ever competitive, it's not bad. Not good for the game. It is bad. But if there is ever a card that is more rare than the Fable, I feel like it has to be nothing except for like an alt art treatment, or excuse me, God, why have I done this to you? It has to be an alt art treatment, or just simply like an art card, which I think would be awesome. I think that's one thing that Magic is doing correctly right now. Flicker Wisp. I think the alt art cards are a really interesting add-in. I don't think the amount of them that you get is a very interesting add-in. Like 1 per set booster packets. Like, I don't need that many of them. Take a few, you know, top tier key artworks from the set and make them into art cards. Don't make literally every single card into an art card and try to... I get what you're doing. You're trying to make me collect them. But I think it would be much better if they were rare, more rare, and just better. And obviously, you know, sometimes it's not all about the rarity of the card that the art comes off of. Like, you know, there's really good art in this set even, that the common art is insane. Like Glacial Footsteps. I was talking about it earlier. Glacial Footsteps art does not look like common art. It definitely looks more like a Majestic, but it's not. It's a common. And I think it'd be cool to have just every once in a while, just a card that was just the art. And that was it. And I guess that's an alternate art treatment, but I think it's slightly different because it just has no text at all. And maybe like no backing. Not in the way that not in a way that artist proofs do, but like the WotC art cards have like the info about the artist and stuff on the back instead of the traditional fab back. Flash, Embolden, Inspire Lightning. It inspires me to not play that card. I don't think it's good. It is bad. Frostfang, Weave Lightning, Dazzling Crescendo. No hits, no major hits in here. We got that Flicker Wisp a little bit ago. This final box is trying to prove me wrong. I was like, I think this case might turn out better than the last one. And it was like, oh really, do you? What if I don't give you anything else after this? Explosive Growth, Weaver, Thump, Plume, non-foil. Ripped Plume. Not a very full plume, man. I want a full plume. I want a cold foil plume. I've seen so many plumes. Cold Wave, Summerwood Shelter, Ball Lightning, Deep Blue, non-foil. It's not about the ideas, it's about how you support the artists. You know, kind of what I was saying really just leads back to rarer than the Fable confirmed. CF Plume is the only one I didn't get. I don't have CF Plumed rarer than Fable. That's funny. That's funny. Because my brain skipped over you saying CF Plume is the only one I didn't get and just went rarer than the Fable confirmed. And I was like, wait, did you see? Someone somehow confirmed that the alt art Frigid is rarer than Fable? Nope. No, just CF Plume. I mean, CF Plume, you know, it's evergreen, but it's not ever foil. That was bad. I don't know where I was going with that. Not ever foil. That's got to be like a freeze frame joke, like 90s thing. It's not ever foil. I don't know. Sting of Sorcery. There we go. Let's keep rolling. Sting of Sorcery. In the regular Majestic slot, so we finally pull something that's not just a rare. So that's good. Adding to that M slot. Can you get any more bombs? Biting Gale, Evergreen, Autumn's Touch for a foil, Amulet of Earth. That's not a foil, baby. That's not something. That's cold foil in a pack. Rarer than Fable. Need CF Plume. Well, I don't have a CF Plume either, Nick, so I can't trade you. Maybe I'll pull a CF Plume. Still got my Channel Fireball to open. Sigil, Endless Winter, and a lot more. Polar Blast for foil, Honing Hood, non-foil. Adding another Majestic. We've got 5 packs left, so this could be that with that last pack, and this could be a sealed pool. What are our chances? We should have at least, what, one more? Oh, nope, that was the Majestic, so that might be the only Majestic. No, Majestic's one in every... There should be 6 in a box, right? 6 in a box? It's one in every 4 packs, so it's possible we hit another one. Or somewhat likely we hit another one. Snapshot. Weave Ice. Flicker Wisp. Yeah, there we go. And that one's in the foil slot, so it's a chance that we can hit another one too. Foil, Flicker Wisp, covering up. We're not covering up Channel Lake Frigid. We're swapping that, putting Frigid at the top. It's always going to be the thing we look at until the end of this stream, which is 3 more packs. 3 more packs, including this one. Wham. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Weave Earth, Flash, Entangle for the foil. Oh, Cold Foil Runaways! I've been saying it the whole time. This is what I wanted to see, and this is what we got to see. Cold Foil Runaways. There we go. It's nothing special, but it's just I kept looking at the card and I was like, I want to see it in cold foil. She looked good. She looked good. The shoes are I've gendered female. She looked good. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So there we go. That's probably it. You never know, though. We got 2 packs. We've got 30 cards more to look at, but not really. There's only 4 cards we look at per pack, so 8 cards more to look at. Rides of Lightning, Explosive Growth, Glacial Footsteps, and Amulet of Lightning. Let's see. Final pack magic. 1, 2, 3. No one's getting the commons in this break. I can abuse them. I can abuse them. I can abuse those commons. Smack them around. Give them a real what for. Okay, pack. Just stay over there. Weave Ice. Ice Storm. Wow. One more Majestic before the end. Electrify. Suckless Suede Hide. So at least we ended on our beautiful Ice Queen. You know, and honestly, not every pack can be a banger, so you just gotta let it go when it's not. Ice Storm going in a sleeve there. Alrighty, guys, that is the end of today's breaks. No, Nick, no more cases for right now. I will be launching more of them. For later on in the week. Oh, get that good stretch. Get that good yawn. All right, guys. But yeah, get that good stretch. Get that good yawn. Everybody have a phenomenal day. A few more things before we head out. Remember, I was talking about the creators of Aria. So if you haven't checked that out, we're going to have some videos up. I will have some videos up of that soon. What I really should do is, you know, plop an image here of it. Do I have? Yes. Can I do? Here he goes. Here he goes. He's doing it. He's doing it. Creators of Aria. Bam. Wait. Oh. Here we go. And he's moving it into screen. There we go. He did it. Creators of Aria. So if you haven't haven't heard about it yet, from one of the other creators that's involved, which would kind of honestly be kind of surprising because there's a lot of us. We are doing a sealed tournament of a bunch of creators. Round 1 begins October 1st, so in a mere few days here. So yeah, you're gonna see my sealed polls soon, and my deck building and my thought process. I'm gonna try to get that uploaded within the next few days, so that we can kind of talk about that as, you know, a channel, as a community. Maybe you guys can point out some cards that I miss when I'm deck building. But yeah, so round 1 begins October 1st, so we will start playing that week. Every creator has 72 hours to get their round in, due to different time zones, different schedules, all that kind of stuff. So everybody gets, what is that, 3 days? 4 days? Yeah, 4 days? 72? 24, 48, 72? No, yeah, okay, yeah. So everybody gets their time. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. That's not important. Everybody gets their time to put their rounds together. So you're going to see probably, you know, 2 to 3 rounds a week. And then I don't know how many rounds we're going. I actually forget how many rounds we're going, which is funny. But I think it's 4 or 5. So we're going to do about a month. There's no prizes on the line. There's no crazy tournament cup. There's nothing like that. Obviously, there's street cred of being the winner of Creators of Aria. I kind of want to get like a little badge made for the winner to just like send to them so they can put it on stream or whatever. But yeah, anyways, yeah, you're going to see a lot of gameplay from the channel and a lot of the deck building that I'm doing. I might be tuning my deck, you know, maybe swapping out, maybe switching heroes, depending on what we pull. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. You've also got, like I was saying, I'm doing another charity thing. This next charity break will be for sorry, I totally blanked on the name. The American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. So we're going to be doing that. I'm going to have a bunch of prizes that are going to be available for people that donate. And I'm going to be writing people's screen names on this playmat, which is partially obscured by the fact that I put the creators of Aria up there. Boop. So this playmat I'm going to fill with people's screen names that donate at a certain level. So yeah, so the next, like I said, next donation, next charity event, which I'm going to get some details on pretty quick, is for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. I think it's a really important thing that's affected my life personally, so I wanted to just help support that, because no one should feel like that's the only option. Anyways, to end on a bummer note, I really hope you guys have a good day, and remember, if you are, you know, feeling down, feeling out, there's always somebody to talk to. You're not alone. So just go ahead and hit up one of your friends, even if you think that they don't want to talk. Just hit them up. And if you don't want to burden them, if you feel like that's too much, the National Suicide Hotline is always available. You can find all of that info at actually from the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. I will actually share their get help link right here in chat, because I feel like it's important to talk about mental health, which is why I was not here yesterday doing any of this. Took a break, took a breather, took a relaxing day with the wife just to de-stress, man. But anyways, yes, there will be more cases. We will have them soon. I will upload them. I'm gonna say, let's say, what's today, Monday? Let's say I'm gonna put them up Wednesday. So we're gonna put them up midweek for the weekend break. Thank you, Travis. Yeah, Travis and I talked briefly. I appreciate it. I really do. Yeah, I try. Definitely. And these are some good cases too. So like this isn't even like pandering. Like, thanks for making it better. No, like these are some good cases. These were good cases to start the breaks off with. I'm really glad both of these turned out well. But yeah, so we will have more breaks live Wednesday, sometime during the day. Keep checking the channel for updates. Keep checking the little YouTube. Maybe I'll post a little short right before I launch them up. But yeah, we will have more breaks open on Wednesday, and then we'll just hit it back this weekend. And I'll probably have my first round of Creators of Aria up by the time we do the break. So maybe we'll back to back that or something like that. We'll do a break and then premiere the first round. Awesome, guys. I'm gonna let you go. It is well into the afternoon, and by well into the afternoon I mean 30 minutes into the afternoon, but I'm sure we all have stuff to do, a lunch break to enjoy perhaps. But thanks for coming out, thank you for watching, thank you for supporting the channel, and I'll see you guys next week.